Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I fancied recreating somebody else's makeup look. I kind of tried to start a series like this where I follow someone that I watch on YouTube's makeup look. I wanted to kind of start it again. I thought it would be quite fun because then it kind of shows you who I like to watch YouTube wise, and also it'd be quite fun to kind of try out different styles of makeup. That's not necessarily something that I would do, so that's what I'm really looking forward to. And today I'm going to do a Missa, or a Make Me Up Missa inspired look, or actually not inspired, I'm going to try and follow one of her tutorials because I just thought it'd be quite fun. She's very bold with her makeup, very colourful, it's quite like extravagant and it looks so cool, and I love watching her videos, and I just thoroughly enjoy watching her create the masterpiece that she does. I thought let's give it a go and see if I can attempt any of those kind of looks. So yeah, you'll see it's very bold, very colourful, very dramatic, not something you necessarily see me doing on, so I thought it'd be fun to give it a go and just see how well I do and whether it suits me or not. So I'm torn between two at the moment. So it's between this look, which is nice, like kind of sunsetty eye, which she does love doing, or this look, which I thought was quite cool. I like the blusher, quite editorial, something quite fun. But I'm undecided between the two. Now, technically the first one was a first impression she was doing on a palette. So she's kind of more testing out, whereas the second one is more of a tutorial type thing. So I think I might go for the second one just because it's very, very dramatic, and I really love that the orangey red kind of blusher she's got going on. So I'm going to attempt to do that look. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Now I think she's using the Beauty Bay Jade palette, which I don't have, so obviously I'm going to try and find shades that are similar if I can. Yeah, so I'm going to go in with my Lily Lolo eye primer to prep and prime the eyes like I always do. Okay, I'm probably going to be using a mixture of palettes, but I'm going to kick off with the Carnival palette, which is very battered. Oh, I haven't got much left in that black, but I'm going to go in with the black in this palette, which is the shade Lights Out. And use it on a flat brush. Yeah, so I've got a nice little flat brush. I'm just going to pick up a lot of this black, make sure it's nice and coated. Tap off because I don't know. Now she tends to do one eye at a time. I don't know why I can't do one eye at a time. I prefer doing both at the same time, just to make sure everything is even. So that's what I'm going to do. So she kind of, yeah, takes it all over the eye, kind of leaves a bit of a gap in the centre. Now this won't be exact because we do have different eye shapes and stuff, so she's got a lot more space to work with than I have, so. And I've definitely taken this way too far up, but hey ho, we'll go with it for now. I've got fallout there, which isn't ideal, but we'll carry on. We will carry on. I'm not too worried what the centre looks like because I know she'll do a bit where she cuts the middle bit out and sticks on the shimmer. So I'm going to leave it like this for now and trust the process. I do want to just give a bit of a tidy up under my eye though. Oh, this is going to be a bad idea. Yeah, it'll be right. Okay, so she blends it out slightly to begin with. Very similar brush to this. This is the E25 Sigma. So just soften it and give it a slight blend. Now I might just dunk into another shade I might actually bring up the Jade palette on my screen so I can see. Okay, so Angel North is quite a darkish brown, and then the other one's a bit more red. So I'm going to mix Intuition and Haul together, I think, although it just come out a bit red. Oh my god, I don't Inferno. Okay, so I'm going to mix Intuition with Inferno for that first shade. And she places like right on the black and then starts kind of bringing up slightly, but it's very much focused on the black to begin with, I guess, to start getting that blend. I'm using that same Sigma brush again. Yeah, you can see it's just like hints of that kind of reddy brown poking out so far. I think I'm going to mix these two, so I've gone into the Colour Drip palette now. So it's Hot Stove with Vibe. I think that might be the one. This ain't going so well. I'm not sure how well this is going right now. Don't think I think I've definitely just brought it up far too high at the beginning. So it's kind of not really left me much space to work with, but let's carry on. I need a much fluffier brush and more of an orange now. So I'm going to go with Lit from the Carnival palette.
And the yellow. Hello, Sunshine.
Okay, I feel like I need to switch to a much fluffier brush than that, and I'm thinking there's not much yellow in that palette left. Let's try. I've got a much fluffier brush now, and let's just try. I think I might need a slightly different yellow for this. I think it needs to be like more of an orangey toned yellow almost. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Right. I'm going to try Keen from the Carnival palette. I mean, there's not much like left, but we'll give it a go. Ooh, I feel like this side's going much better than this side. I feel like I need to bring more orange over this side potentially. Yeah, I might just pick a bit more of Lit Up. And I feel like I've lost some of that, so I need to bring that out as well, because she does bring the orange out a fair amount too. Right, does anyone else have a partner who, when they're on the phone, cannot stand still or sit still? I can hear Jamie just pacing up and down the house because he's on the phone right now. And he cannot do it. He just can't sit still or stand still on the phone. I feel like I just need to blend these dark edges out a bit more. I feel like they're very noticeable. Maybe they're supposed to be, actually. So admittedly, it is all looking a little crazy right now, but I'm hoping that it will come together. So let's just continue.
And blend them. I'm watching though a really good YouTube video and I'd like to keep watching it, so while I do that, I'll watch that video. My lips definitely look bigger. This green here.
Okay, so she does cut the crease with some, with her concealer. I am actually going to use concealer just to get a slightly thicker consistency. So we'll use my Hint Beauty concealer. And it's kind of like, I guess, a little, like a halo eye. So where I've left that gap, and the trick to kind of look up, and that should hopefully give me something to work off of. I mean, I very rarely do any form of like cut crease. Maybe the time I might put a bit more eye primer down is if I just want like a shimmer just to really pop and stick, so I may stick some more down, but not really in a cut crease style. So we shall see. Anyhow. So what colour shimmer does she go with?
And I'm going to blend
A light-ish green shimmer. I'm going to take Aurora from the Urban Bible with Kaylee MUA as the initial colour, I think. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for the concealer. Make sure everything kind of melts together a little bit. Okay, maybe not as kind of green. Oh, that's better. She had it. So I'm going to use my finger maybe to begin with, and I'll use the brush to get into those pesky areas. Okay. I still don't think I've got quite the right shaped eyes for these, but I shall continue. Oh, I kind of like actually the shape of this eye on this eye, but I think she just said she's going to have some browns to neaten up the edges, so that'd be good because I can tidy up all I've done. That's pretty so far. Sorry, I realise I haven't done much talking, I don't think. It's more because I'm trying to concentrate, because like I said, it's not really like a look that I tend to do, so I'm not used to it, but let's carry on.
just on its own. So we're going to jazz it up with something I haven't used in ages. She's coming out to play today. Barry M holographic eyeshadow toppers. This one's in Supernova and mine is almost dried up. And this is going to go all the way on top and just really make our dreams come true. Still stand by.
I don't have that. So what I'm going to do to kind of give the wet finish, although it's kind of a bit holographic and there's a bit of gold in there as well, is I'm going to first off go with Hypnotic from the Colour Trip palette. I'm just going to go over the top because what I do is I just give a bit more of like a wet finish, which kind of what the holographic topper would do. I did used to have the Barry M holographic toppers and they were really pretty. But that will just give the kind of illusion of more of a wet eye. Yeah, I don't really have a khaki green, so I'm just going to go in with like, it's nowhere near it, but Lucid, and then go in the retro just to kind of feather out the edges because I think that's what she's about to do.
I like to do it on my lids still a wee bit wet because then I can drag into the blend.
Okay. So we're going in Lucid first. Start off that blend. Finish that blend off. And also I guess it adds a bit of depth as well. Okay, next.
Glitter that they do.
I don't have anything like that. Right. So I've got a Barry M glitter dust in number 10. And what I'm going to do is use a liner brush and wet it and kind of create my own version of that. Will it work? I'm not sure, but we can give it a go. Okay, I'm not sure that really worked. I thought it might try and create some kind of liquid gold if I mix the two together, but it doesn't really work. It doesn't really give the payoff either. So that step I can't do, unfortunately, as well. Okay, so she does add some black liner across the upper lash line. So, now I don't have a liquid black liner, so I'm going to use the Cake liners in the Colour Trip palette. There's no wing to it, it's just more just to kind of do a nice thick line along the upper lash line. Just going to use the Lily Lolo black eye pencil. And yeah, she puts this all the way across. And then on a pencil brush, I'll pick up some black shadow. And just run this along here because that's what she seems to do.
And it's going to be super simple. I'm just going to blend out like some of these reds.
So this is how far I've got so far. Now she does go do her eyebrows and her base and then comes back for the blusher moment. So I'm going to quickly do that. Now I'm going to do it kind of the way that I like to do brows and stuff and my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my ABH powder as always in the Dark Side of Auburn. Do you know what, it does make it slightly harder to do now that I've got eyeshadow all the way up here. I'm going to go in with the Hint Beauty Concealer and use it as my foundation like I always do. I'm going to go a bit heavier because she is wearing quite a full coverage base. So I'm going to repeat that as well. Okay, she just said she put some contour on. Now I'm not really a contour person, but I will just do a little bit of my Sculpt and Glow contour kit. Although this is a bit too warm tone for me, so I do think it's more of a bronzer on me, but I'm just going to add a little bit of something here. Give myself some cheekbones. Hot Stuff from the Colour Trip.
Or bronzer, but so yeah, as you can see, I'm totally going over all of this outside blend, and like here I've not blended the eyeshadow into it yet, but I'll go back and do that going forward. It's what my channel's all about. It's about makeup that you're gonna wear.
I'm actually just switching over to Inferno in this palette, just so I want something a bit more red because that was a bit not quite the right shade, I don't think. And also I think there's definitely going to be some orange thrown into there as well. You tone Be Perfect palette, the shade Lit. I'm going to add some of that now, because I feel like it's the orange that I really see in this. Blush. I will go back in with foundation if I need to, just to kind of tidy up a little bit. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and just feather some of these edges a little bit. Hello. Hey. Karen, you can come in if you want to. I'm still recording, but you can come in.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Itchy nose, though.
Oh, well, love, we're shooting this one.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we haven't done shooting ages, have we?
No, it's true.
Are you up for it?
I'm up for it. It's been a while.
It's been a while. How far off are you?
Don't think I'm too far off now.
You don't mind me setting up in the background whilst you...
No, go for it, go for it.
Thought it'd be fun to do. We haven't done one of those, so...
Yeah, go for it.
Move the background.
Okay. Okay, then she does take some of the yellow. So I'm just going to use the shade Keen. Well, probably not like that kind of brush, man. I want a cleaner brush now.
Like if you're not going to go out and about in said makeup, and I'm like, I just don't think you understand, but it's like art, and it's like, it's not to go out in necessarily to do your makeup bold and fun like this. It's not so you can go out in it. It's just like, well, for me it's just calming and fun, and I like to be expressive and just do something a bit silly that I wouldn't necessarily wear outside, because it gives me the chance to do it because I'm not going out and about, you know?
I am filming you. Hiding down there. I'm just going to coat my lashes with the Lily Lola Big Lash. I'll put quite a few coats on to the upper and lower lashes. Okay, so she goes in with like a really nude glossy lip. Now I don't really have a super nude lip to wear, so I'm going to try and create one. So I'm going to go in with Lily Lola's nude lip liner first. Okay, so just around the outer portions. And then I'm actually going to take a little bit of concealer, which is going to not be a fan, I'm not a fan of this, but a little bit to the lips. Lily Lo's Whisper Lip Gloss, just to finish off. Okay, so this is the finished look. So this is my attempt at a MakeMeUpMissa's makeup look. I don't think it turned out too bad. It's not anywhere near as good as hers. And I think, yeah, I wish I had the gold liner just to add that little extra something to my eyes. Definitely not quite the right shape, but again, we have quite different kind of shaped eyes. And I'm quite, ooh, hello. And I had a lot of fun, trying to recreate it and see how well I could do. So this is the finished look. I do love the colour scheme of this. I've had a lot of fun doing this look, so let me know what you think down below. I'm sure when I come back to edit this I'm going to be annoyed with myself at some parts. I'll probably spot some bits that I didn't blend so well, or you know, stuff like that, but I actually thoroughly enjoyed doing it. It's very therapeutic. Like I said, I really like watching her. I love watching how creative she gets with bold looks, like I said, and I really wanted to like I said, it's very different to kind of, I guess, my style, which is why I wanted it as well, just to experiment and see if I could do it and how it looked on me. So let me know your thoughts down below, and if you want to see more of me recreate kind of my favourite YouTubers makeup looks, then definitely let me know. I know I've done it before, but I might do another Alexandra and Elle one just because I really love her makeup. But yeah, I will continue to do this, and I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.